Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and greetings to all my research methodology students. Today, I would like to give you some tips for the coming final exam that will be held the coming Saturday afternoon. Okay, let's get to my tips. Now, as you may already have known, that there are 4 sections to the final exam. Now, section A, there are 40 fill-in-the-blank questions. Section B, there are, I think, about 9 short structured questions pertaining to a very short case study. Section C, there are 5 essay questions, which you can choose 3, right? Choose 3 out of the 5. And the last section D is a mini case study where you will have a series of questions to answer. They are short questions similar to section B, but what you will notice here would be that the questions is in a sequence. It starts off with the beginning of a research cycle, a research process, where you are supposed to explain what is the rationale of the research, all the way to writing questionnaires and research design and so on. So it's the whole process of doing a research, but basically it's exactly the same as in section B. Now, what do I want to the main message for this video clip is to think ahead, before you sit for the exam, to think ahead what would be your strategy of answering the questions. Now, as for the questions themselves, I will talk to you again in another video clip. But for now, I just want to talk to you about how to answer questions. Now, if you think logically, now you don't have to follow my advice, but if we think logically, section A is time consuming because there are 40 questions, and you need to really know the terms, right? And the meaning of the terms for you to answer and fill in the blanks. So it's time consuming, but every question is only 1 mark, right? Now, question B, you can answer it quickly, and you can get more than 1 mark per question, right? Question C is also time consuming because you have to write a long essay, and then section D is similar to section B, right? Section D also you can quickly do it and get marks. So if I were doing the final exam, I would tackle section B first, section B, because section B you can quickly answer the questions and get more marks in answering the questions. If you follow my tips, right, my hints as to what is coming out for the final exam, you will, I hope you would have already prepared yourself, right? Knowing how to, for example, draw theoretical frameworks. You would have known how to write question for Likert type scale, semantic differential. You would have known how to write citation, right? Last name, first name, year, and then the title of the article, title of the journal, and so on. So you would have, if you had practiced all this, you can do section B very quickly and get more marks in a shorter period of time. So if I were you, I would do section B first, right? And then section D would also be a good choice for you to do as the second part of your final exam. Yeah, because section D is almost like section B, right? Short questions, drawing theoretical frameworks, explaining research design, writing questionnaires, right? Likert type scale, semantic differential, right? Writing hypotheses, statements, null hypotheses, alternate hypotheses, and so on. So section D also you can do quickly. Now, as for section C, 5 questions. By the time you take the final exam next Saturday, you would have already known what are the questions coming out. Yeah, all the 5 questions. So you would have already prepared yourself, right? So I would do section C, right? Maybe second last, right? Or maybe some of you might want to do section C first, the essay, because you would have already prepared for the essay questions, right? The point I want to make, the moral of the story is actually, I would, if I were in your place, I would answer section A last, because it's time consuming, right? Because it's tedious, yeah? Tedious to look at every sentence. There are keywords that will trigger you to think, oh, this might be the answer, but it's very time consuming, and every time you answer one question, it is only 1 mark. Although 40 marks is a lot, but it's time consuming, and every attempt will give you only 1 mark. I think if I were in your place, I would try to answer section B first, or maybe section C, because essay you would have already prepared yourself, right? And when you are doing section B, C, and D first, and you feel boring lah, I'm stuck, writer's block, then go to section A, right? Freshen your mind, and look at section A, and try to answer in section A, right? Don't go sequentially. Try to answer. Don't try to answer section question 1, and then question 2, question 3. What you should do is to go and see question 1. Do I know the answer? No. Okay. Go to section 2. Question 2. This one easy. Okay. You answer, right? And so you just go through quickly, and which one comes to you, but you know how to answer those first. Don't get stuck like question number 10. What's the answer? What's the answer? And then you waste your time. If you can't answer, you tell yourself, okay, pass. Go to the next one. I can't answer. Okay, pass. Go to the next one. Go to the next one until you reach 40, and then go back up again. By the time you go back up, you would have eliminated all those answers that you have already done the first time around. So there will be less choices, right? As you go down again, you go up again, there will be less choices. So it's a matter of eliminating the answers which is not the right answer. So you will be left with a few possible answers to questions that you do not know. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that quickly go through one by one and say, okay, this is the answer. This is the answer. If you're not sure, go to the next. Go to the next one. Go to the next one. All right. So for now, right? I hope whatever. Sorry. I hope whatever I have conveyed to you this time around, right, would have been useful, right? And I will talk to you again very soon, and maybe explain to you about the essay, explain and remind you on some of the potential mistakes or carelessness that you might make in the final exam. Okay, so that's it for now. Assalamualaikum, and see you again.